Hello, Miss, and all my friends. We are from Group 12. My name is YING, number metric 285222. From this presentation, the theme we want to talk about is traditional costume, while the title is Malay traditional costume. The traditional costume is also known as traditional clothing or traditional garment. It expresses an identity through costume, which is usually associated with a geographic area or a period in history. Malay traditional costume is traditional clothes that wear by Malay people in Malaysia. But nowadays, Malay traditional clothes are also worn by another races. Example of Malay men traditional costume such as baju Melayu cekak musang and baju telok belanggang. Baju kurung, baju kebaya are example of Malay female traditional costume. Why do we choose to talk about Malay traditional costume? This is because Malay is the most prominent ethnic group in Malaysia. Pakaian is the word for clothing in the official language. The traditional Malay costume is different from males and females, and it usually in bright and dark colors. Hence, our group chose to interview a Malay traditional costume tailor. Her name is Suhaila Binti Sohot, and we can call her Mr. Su. She is 52 years old, and she has liked to sew since she was 12 years old. She is interested in sewing because her mother is a Malay traditional costume tailor. Therefore, Mr. Su is influenced by her mother's, and she has always helped her mother sew. Despite not having taken any sewing classes, she learned the technique by watching her mother sew. She has been in this field of sewing for 14 years already.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is AHMAD bin Rahim and my metric number is 286322. Now I'm going to talk about what I mean by traditional costume. Throughout the interview, Mrs. Su said that the traditional costume is clothes that are worn formally by all races. For example, the Malays wear baju kurung and baju telok belanggang. The Chinese wear cheongsam and tang sui, while the Indians wear sari and kurta pajama. Up until now, these garments have only been worn on special occasions and during holidays such as Hari Raya Aidilfitri, Chinese New Year and Deepavali. For the target audience, we know that the target audience is focused on all the people around her, which is Mrs. Su, including Malay, Chinese and Indian people. Most of customers who order from Mrs. Su are teachers. At the same time, his customers are very good at spreading that the area has a tailor who produces the best quality Malay traditional clothing and sells it in reasonable prices. Many people already believe in Mrs. Su because with the skills that she possesses, she can produce a beautiful design and neat stitching.
Hello, Miss and my fellow friend. My name is Chong and it's number 289828. Today, I want to present about question mostly what type of Malay traditional costume are requested by the customer. Our group interviewed Miss Su and she said has 5 types. They are baju kurung Kedah, baju kurung Johor, baju Rahim, baju kebaya, and baju Melayu telok belanggang. Next, I will present about question when the customer like to order Malay traditional costume. Therefore, Ms. Su say 2 important days for Muslim there are Hari Raya Aidilfitri and Hari Raya Haji. 2 or 3 months before this festival, people will come to order Malay traditional costume to celebrate their Hari Raya. Last day was wedding day. There will be many weddings during school holidays, so that people will order beautiful clothes to attend wedding days. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is NAJIHAH binti AZHAN, metric number 286348. Alright, now I can explain about the question that we asked Mama Su. The question is, how long to complete a Malay traditional costume? Then she said, it's take a same time to complete. So it usually take 2 until 3 days to complete per pieces. So if one family orders 5 pieces of Malay traditional costume, then the time taken for all the pair is within a week. So the conclusion is, if you have event or kenduri kahwin that you have to wearing a same traditional costume, you must to orders with tailor within a month, because to avoid from last minute order. So you can get the costume in a perfect time. Alright, so next the question about how much the cost tailor takes. Mama Su said the cost of a simple baju kurung costume without adding any decoration is in the range of 25 until 35. If you want to add any decoration, the cost will be calculated based on the price of the decoration. The reason why additions are made according to the price of the decoration is to prevent the customer from feeling like they are being ripped off. So Malay traditional costume are in the range of 50 until 60 depending on size. Hence, clothes for children are cheaper than adults. Besides that, Malay's baju Melayu traditional costume are cheaper than baju kurung. This is because traditional costume for women have many pesak, which are a bit difficult for tailor to sew and take time to prepare the baju Melayu.
Hi, my name is ZAMIR HAKIMI bin SHAFARIZAL. My message number is 286-550. Okay, so as we can see at the slide, the picture on this slide is a proof where we have interviewed an experienced person in the field of traditional Malay dress tailor, namely Mrs. Suhaila. But during the interview session, she asked us to call her Mama Su. So a lot of information we can get from him just because of his experience in this field. So in conclusion, we were able to realize that the production of every traditional dress in the Malay race already has various types of clothing. It doesn't have 1 or 2 options, but has up to 10 options for us to make a choice. Furthermore, the traditional Malay dress is a national dress that has a standard that needs to maintain so that the uniqueness of the dress can be maintained. Therefore, we need to support the traditional baju Melayu or baju kurung tailor that still exists in our country, so that they can produce more baju Melayu or baju kurung for the community in the future. So that's all for my group. Thank you.